What's up, everybody? It's Pete and Ramon here for a Pete's Basement Extra segment. Since it's Easter, and by the time this goes up, it actually will be Easter, so happy Easter to all you guys out there that celebrate. If you're Italian and you've made meat pies like I did yesterday, they're delicious. I'll have them.
There's no meat pie in front of me.
There will be. I can give you some before you leave. I can hook you up with that. Sausage, pepperoni, the prosciutto, it's everything together with mozzarella and a pie crust. It's a really wonderful thing.
Forget about it.
But we had to do an extra segment because a lot of shit's been going on. First of all, we got a letter from our good buddy Craig Rippin asking us what we thought about Invincible this past week. Apparently he got raped. I don't read Invincible, but I know you do. So what the fuck? Did he went to prison or something? He's getting fucking ass blasted?
So he's been in a different dimension, dealing with an evil version of himself.
I hate when I'm in an evil dimension dealing with an evil version of myself.
So, yeah, I'm leaving that alone. So when he comes back, it's been like 6 months. So his wife is like, no, it's over between us. Okay.
Ain't he a kid or something?
No. He's old enough. He has a girl. She's pregnant. So she's like, no, forget you. Fuck you. Go away. So he's depressed. So he's flying away. He runs into another alien from his planet. They live on his planet now.
Okay.
Because him and his father destroyed their planet.
Okay. So all right. So he runs into this guy.
Yeah, a girl.
Wait, what?
It's a girl.
He ran into a girl.
Yeah, a woman.
It's a fat one.
No.
Ugly.
Hot. Black hair.
I'm confused.
Short. Big rag. They're on the planet.
You said he got raped.
They're on the planet to reproduce and create more of their species.
That's pretty much why we're here. Like
so
ants.
she hasn't done it yet because she refused to fuck with humans. So she's like, you. He's like, no. She's like, she tries to seduce him in a really horrible, like, clunky, horrible chick type of way. So she's like, fine. She headbutts him, smashing his nose in. It's very bloody, the Invincible book. So
I remember that.
So they're
Did
fighting.
his father or something get his skin ripped off, some shit like that?
All the time. She has eyeballs flying. And eventually they smash into the earth. There's a crater, and she's fighting him, and he's fighting her. She gets on top, and she tells him, you're saying no, but your body's telling me yeah. So lo and behold, she rips off his clothes and her clothes, and you see from the back like her silhouette. She's muscular, but she's curvy. A couple of scenes later, she gets what she gets, and she walks away. She's like, it's probably gonna take a few times. I'll be back.
So he got raped by a hot woman.
Yes.
That's impossible.
I agree.
I'm sorry. I may be alienating a few of you people out there, but from a guy's standpoint, there is no point really, unless you are absolutely devoted to your girl or wife, which I will give you, then it's cheating, and that's not cool. But he just broke up with his girl. There is at no point where your penis will say, this is a terrible idea, stop doing that.
I agree.
If it was a fat, ugly woman, I get it. You don't want that. Your penis might go into a wrong fold or something. If it was a guy, obviously when I heard he got raped, that's what I fucking thought.
That's what I didn't read the book until Rippin wrote us. And I was like, okay, I gotta read this shit, because I got like several hundred books to catch up on.
I would love to hear everybody's opinion on this.
Seriously. Is
it really possible for a dude to get raped by a hot girl if he is single? Let me make sure that is prevalent in this question. Is it possible for a single dude to get raped by a hot girl? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't ever think I would fucking look at Kate Upton, who's trying to fucking procreate with me, and be like, get those big, luscious Texas titties out of my face. I don't know if she's from Texas, but I think she is. She might be British. Is she British? I don't remember.
Big tits.
Yeah, blonde, big tits. That spells Texas to me. Glory be to Texas for that.
Seriously.
But yeah, I would really like to hear your opinions, guys. Send that shit in, and let's title the headline Invincible. And yeah, let's talk getting raped by hot broads. Sure, why not? Because the Pete's Basement Show knows no boundaries.
No boundaries.
Last week we didn't get a chance to talk about Daredevil 1.50, and it's specifically 1.50. I picked up 2 of the variant covers to this.
Because you would.
Yeah, well, I like them. And it's Daredevil's 50th anniversary, so it's kind of like a look into future plans and stuff. It's a bunch of different stories going on, future stuff that I didn't like.
Nope.
In one, the whole city's blind. Matt Murdock's retired. He's got a kid who's basically a pussy. The kid is so hypersensitive to everything that he's scared shitless of his own shadow.
Yep.
I get it, but your kid's a pussy. Your dad is Daredevil. Man the fuck up. First of all, your grandfather was one of the greatest boxers ever. Man the fuck up. Learn how to control your shit. Stop jumping out of your skin. That's one. The Owl's daughter is another that she's like terrorizing the populace and everything.
For him, out of love.
Yeah, because he banged her too, because Matt Murdock's a total whore.
He is a whore.
He's great.
Yeah.
Bullseye apparently kills this kid's mother in a really cool story, but I don't get how... Was she pregnant with the kid? Because the way the story made it sound, these are several different stories. This one is all just like written style, and there's like, pages to go. Shut up. Pages to go along with it and everything.
Yeah, it's weird.
I show him the final page with Bullseye, where she's like talking, she's writing the kid the letter, kind of apologizing, saying, I regret nothing, I knew, being Daredevil's wife was going to be dangerous, and you can see Bullseye coming in, looking all Colin Farrell-esque.
It was very creepy how he hooked up with her mother.
Yeah, that was a little weird. He
I
kind of
just
stalked
say,
her.
yeah,
Kind of stalked her.
One could say rapish.
Yep. A little creepy.
But whatever.
But, she fell in love with him, so it is what it is. Stockholm Syndrome, perhaps? Maybe.
Probably, yeah.
But I didn't get if she was like writing the letter to the kid unborn, still in her womb, or if the kid was born. I didn't understand. Like maybe Matt Murdock comes, finds his wife dead, has to C-section the kid out. I didn't quite get it.
That would suck, and that seems like something that would happen to him.
Yeah.
The motherfucker has some horrible luck.
But
horrible. God hates Matt Murdock.
I had to look up this whole acting like his twin brother thing.
Fuck. No.
That's some old ass shit, man.
I'm surprised you looked it up because that made me want to hurl.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Silver Age, man. You gotta just accept Silver Age stories.
The best thing about this book was this.
Yeah, the Elektra shit coming.
Yeah.
There's a new Elektra book coming out. If this is this is the path that Mark Waid is going to take the character, I'm not happy with it.
Yeah.
And I'm really debating on staying with the title that I've liked for the past 2 or 3 years that he's been out, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty unhappy with it. Let us know what you guys thought. Did you read Daredevil 1.50? And, what do you think of the future of the character? Speaking of the future of characters, got my Sinestro shirt on. This might have been my book of the week.
Yeah, I haven't finished all the number
It
ones
was
that came out this
good.
weekend, but
It wasn't fantastic. It was good. I was disappointed with one thing, and I know you were too.
Yeah.
So, sort of spoiler cheese, mentally down there, since this is an uncut raw footage.
raw. Forget about it.
Parallax, right?
It's gone. It's gone. What the fuck happened?
Why did he just dismissed Parallax?
Yeah.
Like he's gone into seclusion to be like some monk in his underwear killing 6-legged tigers.
And it's like balls. That was cool. Like, he's literally fighting him by hand.
Yeah.
No ring or nothing like that. So it's badassness. But I want fucking Parallax. I want
idea. Super Sinestro.
Like he had the white ring for like 2 seconds. So he finally gets this uber powerful, entity inside of him. And that was awesome.
Yep.
He used it for 2 seconds and he fucking disappears. And I was
Kills
like,
the Guardians with it, and then just, alright, I don't need you anymore. Like, why do you dismiss that kind of power?
seriously.
And his ring doesn't even work. Lisa Drac has to come along and recharge his ring, and now this is obviously before the events of Forever Evil, when he senses the other ring that Batman uses.
That's a different story there. That's my daughter.
Alright. But, all in all, it's basically Lisa Drac who has kind of absorbed the book of the Sinestro Corps.
Yeah, her character has evolved nicely.
Yeah. And she's got like the words all written and like moving on her body and shit. It's pretty crazy. Batman Arkham City?
No.
What is that?
Nightwing Arsenal.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool. But anyways.
Show them that. They can't see. It's on the back of the
Back of the
Sinestro
comic.
comic.
Enjoy your ads.
So, basically Sinestro gets souped back up and he's going out and he's going to rebuild and, not rebuild per se, but retake over the Sinestro Corps. He's going to kick Arquillo's ass probably.
Again.
Yeah. But he basically says, like, you guys followed me, you're nothing without me. You're going to get shit taken over from you. You're going to get, your power's going to get usurped, so why don't you just hand it back to me and we'll call it a day. Both of these covers were really awesome. I picked up the variant just because it was the take on, the old Green Lantern cover. I don't remember which one it was. Might have been Green Lantern Unlimited. I'm not sure. But the culmination of this, once Sinestro kind of says, give me back the core, Arkillo turns around and says, well, we have your daughter kidnapped and held captive. He's probably not going to take kindly to that.
No. You don't fuck with his family. Especially since his planet blew up and it's still very...
Yeah, and he's kind of sore about that.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
So, before we get to the big spoiler of the week, which is Superior Spider-Man, let's talk a little bit about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is the second part to Uprising. I didn't see this yet, so mentally put the cheese down there. And if you haven't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from, I believe the date was 2/15, that Tuesday,
yes.
I would suggest you mute this right now. Mute now. And then I'll wave to you again when you can put it back up. So.
Okay. So, Ward is, so far it appears that he's full-blown S.H.I.E.L.D.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, sorry, Hydra.
Don't confuse me.
Sorry, Hydra. He's like in there, he's doing shit for them, and they took over the one of their bases. They have these ridiculous nicknames for him, the fridge or some shit like that.
Yeah, the hub and everything else.
So, and he even tells them about one of the secret hidden weapons that S.H.I.E.L.D. hid, that Gravitron guy from
Graviton's coming?
Yeah, so they took him out of that weird cube cage and he's still in it, but Hydra has him.
Shit.
So they found a secret base, Coulson and his crew found a secret base that Fury left behind. He found out that Fury's alive, but he hasn't told the rest of the team because that's like need to know information.
Right. Well, I heard Samuel L. Jackson's actually going to be on the last episode of the season.
That makes sense. And what's his name? Ward was contacted by Sky, so he's coming over to their base, and that's going to be interesting because
they don't know he's an asshole yet.
The clairvoyant told him you have 24 hours. After that, I go in there and kill him. So that's going to be a big showdown coming up, and Sky is still kind of wet for him.
It was her birthday yesterday.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind her raping me. Yeah, she can.
We have a picture of Chloe Bennett, also known as Chloe Lang. That's her original name. On our Instagram. 1,000 followers on Instagram, guys. If you are on there, make sure you follow us at Pete's Basement. You can follow me personally, Pete from Pete's Basement. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook.com/Pete's Basement. Follow us on Twitter. And you can just find us all over the place. YouTube, this is obviously on YouTube, so you're watching this now.
Hopefully.
Make sure you subscribe to The Hall on Pete'sBasement.com up in the upper right-hand corner.
You see the crazy amount of books me and you pick up.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
All right. Welcome back. Yeah, you didn't think I would forget to wave to them, right? Come on. Now they know they're listening to this now. But if you haven't read Superior Spider-Man number 31, and this mostly is for our European friends out there who get their comics a week after us. I know it sucks, yo. But they get fucking movies like 2 weeks ahead of us. Spider-Man's playing now. So, you give and you get. But I've done my part to avoid spoilers, so it is only fair that you guys out there, Australia, Europe, we love you guys, we love hearing from you. But if you haven't read Superior Spider-Man number 31, I suggest you mute your shit now, because we're going to spoil the shit out of it. And then I will wave to you again when you can turn it back on. So, mute away, boys. Yo, Peter Parker's back, and Norman Osborn is the Green Goblin. Except it's not Norman Osborn.
Not Norman Osborn's face.
Yeah, he's got a face change, and he kind of, what the hell? I don't know how I feel about that.
You love it.
I don't know if I do. I don't like change. I like the fact that it's still Norman, and maybe on one level he's actually fucking crazy enough to change his face. And he's gonna do it again. The next time he goes after Spider-Man. But basically...
They give that fucking mustache.
The mustache has got to go.
That was the part that did it. A different face, okay, I would have said.
You know who he looks like? The dude from the Daily Planet that's always hitting on Lois Lane?
Yes.
Yeah. But you basically see Spidey not reconciling, but he's kind of... Everybody's noticing he's acting different.
Yeah.
So maybe he just comes out with like, yo, Doc Ock was in my head.
It seems to some people he is.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure to the superheroes he will do that.
I think so.
Which is
it
good.
would make a lot of sense. So
he could still be an Avenger.
Yeah, because I don't want the drama of we don't trust you anymore, this and that, and he has to work through that, because that's just senseless word balloons, you know?
Well, he's still going to have to deal with that with people that don't know him.
Right. But I kind of expected him to do it to Jameson, because he went to try to make peace with Jameson after Doc Ock fucked him over. And
he said the right things, but he said it too late.
Yeah, he's like, I wish you would have come back here a half hour before I resigned. That's upsetting. I liked Mayor Jameson.
Yeah, so
but you know he's going back to the Daily Bugle.
Yeah.
But I like this scene too, where he's talking about another midget joke. Goblin has the entire rooftop of Oscorp lined with explosives, under the assumption that if Oscorp is the only building to not get attacked by the goblins, it looks bad.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he's a man.
Yeah. So he's got the whole building wired with explosives. He's got Anna Maria like tied up and shit. And he says to Spider-Man, saving that little lady is your last remaining achievement as Spider-Man. When it all goes boom, you have nothing left. Ha ha ha. And Spidey looks at him and he says, except the dignity of knowing I never carried a man purse. And it's like, it's you.
Right?
That was good.
That panel was awesome.
Well drawn, well crafted.
Yeah.
Done excellent. That you really felt the impact of the Goblin's like, shit. He was happy that he gets to kill his oldest nemesis again, but he's also like, fuck, I didn't prepare for this. It's, you know, I thought it was Doc Ock. So that was really exciting. And then you get this scene, and this is Norman Osborn's new face. Look at that rapist stash.
Yes, it is.
This is a guy who shouldn't be within 200 yards of a school. That's terrible. Yo, how badass was this? He just crushed his fucking
that was nice.
Wrists. So he injects him. He tries to inject him with the Goblin formula. He knocks that away. All of a sudden, he's got these little spider bots that crawl on him, and those inject him with the Goblin formula.
I hope he uses the spider bots.
I like the spider bots.
I want the new Spider-Man to be a mixture of superior Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. He's got some really awesome gadgets still at his disposal, and he should utilize them to the best of his abilities. So then you find out that Liz Osborn and Normie are in on the whole shit when he's coming out, and she zaps Spider-Man. Oh, I tensed up by accident. Mm-hmm. There was some, thing implanted in his head or something. I didn't quite understand what the hell that was.
That's something to fuck with spider sense.
That the Goblin invented or something.
Yeah.
And Liz Allen hits it, and then Norman Osborn runs away.
And, I mean, this little Normie Osborn, as they're calling him.
I would really like to see Normie go fucking nuts.
He looks just like the movie one. Creepy-ish.
Yeah.
Because the person they picked for the movie fucking creepy looking.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that's Harry, though. You talk about the kid? Oh, you talk about the Norman.
Yeah, the kid.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what? The
kid
is from, wait, Normie is in the movie?
The son, yeah.
That's Harry's son.
That's Harry?
That's Harry's son, Normie.
I hate Spider-Man universe.
You seem so confused.
I am.
Normie is Harry Osborn's son. The kid that they got to play Harry is the kid from Chronicle. You ever see that movie?
No.
It's a first-person film with and they developed telekinesis from this alien meteorite or some shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a fucking good movie, man. Yeah. If you guys out there haven't seen it, I highly suggest you do. It's totally predictable. You know exactly where it's going. Still worth the ride getting there. And the whole thing kind of concludes with, Norman Osborn just kind of having this little talk with himself, and he says, all these years, Spider-Man has dealt with a giggling madman. They've never faced the real Norman Osborn, a man with all his wits about him, because the Goblin formula that has been purged from his system.
Which would be awesome if he didn't have that fucking stash.
He's got to get rid of that face. That's ridiculous. He's got to put his old face back on, but I guess I understand why he can't, because he's a wanted criminal nationwide, worldwide.
It makes sense. But, I mean, he looks like a pervert here, not like a freaking maniacal evil villain.
Right, yeah. You gotta work that better. All in all, I guess the panel.
She loved him. I was wrong for me to even be here. Someone had to die. Yeah, he feels guilty about Otto. Is Spider-Man gonna A, dump the midget and break her fucking little heart, or B,
little heart? We're getting letters.
Date the midget and live a lie?
He's got to break up with her. After this incident, he's got to hand her some bag of shit like, my life with Spider-Man is too complicated, I'm sorry, I love you, goodbye.
But he told Aunt May in the backup story
that he was quitting.
He's done with Spider-Man. Peter Parker done with Spider-Man.
Right.
And MJ's a bitch.
MJ just fucking like deuces. I'm done with you.
She needs some good Spider dick to remember why she loved him so much.
Carly's gone too.
I'm hoping she has some residual effects of the whole menace shit she got going for her. It was kind of cool. I liked it.
She was Monster. Her sister was Menace.
See
that bitch.
Fucking confusing shit.
I understand. It's all right. You gave it a valiant effort.
I'm trying. I'm probably gonna drop the Spider-Man books.
It's just starting next week.
Yeah, and I'm dropping it. That's how bad it is.
Oh man, I did actually pick up all the variant covers to this because I'm a little obsessed with Spider-Man. This was a really cool Scott Campbell one. The Scott Campbell sketch cover from Midtown Comics. This will be connecting to other comics that are coming out very soon, and a really cool Captain America and Spider-Man one from Tim Sale.
Go you.
They actually were not expensive. They were like $10, for the two regular covers and 15 for the sketch cover, which wasn't that bad. Soldier up, shoot the shield.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, you want to get
Kids
that.
nowadays have fucking way better toys than we had.
So, guys, thanks for being with us. If you have any strong opinions on the books that we just talked about, please do. Oh, wait. Now that the European people can come back. I almost forgot to wave that time. So, guys, we want to hear what you have to say about Spider-Man. What do you think of Norman and his rape mustache? What do you think of Invincible, Sinestro, Daredevil, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? And we will see you guys next week with a brand new roundtable full of Pete's Basement fun stuff and cursing and
less rape talk.
Less rape talk.
Less rape